Okay, we're in room 6140. This is a Hercules room on the 6th floor. And then right inside our door is the first bathroom. So they do a split bath setup in here. So this is like your toilet, your sink, your mirror, trash can underneath up there. And at night you can turn this main light off so that you just have a night light on. This here is the main light switch. It turns the light off and on. And then if you press and hold, this actually does dim the light, which is kind of nice. So you can turn it up or you can dim it back down. You do have to have a key card in here to keep this on. I don't know, last time we had to put one of our key cards in here. I don't know if they left this in here for us or if this was just left in here by mistake. But if you don't have this in here, the lights do not work. So, turn our light back up. So across from the bathroom, we have our 2 closets. Our life vests are in the closets. And in here, we have some hanging storage for clothes, some shelves at the top. Our life vests were up here, but we moved them into the other closet. We have a safe, and then shelves at the bottom. And what we like to do is pack in packing cubes so that if we want to, like this is a short cruise. This is only a 4-night cruise. So I left a lot of my stuff in packing cubes and just kind of threw them on these shelves. If we're going to be on the cruise for longer, we would unpack. And then in the second closet, we moved our life jackets up to this shelf up here, but that is available space. We have all of our hanging storage here. And then our umbrella stroller fits on the bottom here. That's the ladder for the bunk bed. So if you use the bunk bed, your room attendant will set that up. And we have our baby carrier under here. So those fit nicely. We also like to put the trash can in this corner. Our room attendant put it back, but Callan gets into the trash. He likes to play with whatever's in the trash. So we tend to put it in the closet so we don't have to worry about it. And then the next thing in our entryway is our bathroom. So we have a rope hook out here. Justin has his key to the roll card hanging on it. And then this is the other half of the bath. So you've got a full-length mirror right here. Some storage underneath up here. Another trash can. One thing that I don't love is that they don't put a second hand soap in here. So there is a regular sink in here, but there's not a second hand soap. So we have body lotion, but we don't have a hand soap. So I like to bring a second hand soap. I forgot to do that this time. But if you bring a second hand soap, then you can have one in each bathroom. And then you've got these shelves for storage. And additional rope hooks over here, which we use to hang the kids' toiletry hanging organizer. And your light switch is in the back here. There's not a night light in here, so you've just got this bright light. The shower bathtub combo is over on this side. There's a clothesline in there. We have all of our swim stuff hanging right now. And then Disney's signature shampoo, conditioner, and body wash, which smells amazing. And this door does go both ways. So when I bathe the kids, I open this up like this. That way I can sit in there with them. But if you're just getting into the shower, you can also just push it this way. So that is our entryway. So we have 2 closets here on the left. Our half bath on the left back there. And then our shower tub bath over here. And then we are in a Hercules-themed room. So we have this awesome Hercules artwork up here. We chose this room specifically for that. On this side of the bed, we have a nightstand. And we have a little drawer here. But there is not a regular outlet here. So this drives Justin nuts. Like if you're going to come and sleep on this side of the bed, you don't really have a regular outlet. So bring a travel adapter if you think you're going to want things plugged in next to the bed. And then there are these reading lights that you can turn on and you can dim. as well as these lamps that can be turned on and off. Underneath of the bed is very spacious. So we were able to fit all of our suitcases under there. So we have 2 large suitcases, or 2 mediums, I should say. We have a carry-on, and then we have the 2 kids' suitcases. They all fit nicely, and the one we were able to leave open is kind of like a laundry basket. We have our TV over here across from the bed. And then on this side of the room, this is not the extended room. So Disney has 2 different versions of their Verandah Staterooms. They have the regular, and then they have, I believe it's called the Family Deluxe, which has more square footage. The ones with more square footage are significantly bigger. So when we stayed on the Treasure, we did an ocean view with the additional square footage. And beyond the couch, we had a whole cabinet there with more storage. And then we were able to put the pack and play actually to the left of the desk before it got to the window. So we had a ton of space in that room. This room was a little tight for us as a family of 4 with a pack and play and using the sofa sleeper. I think if you didn't have a pack and play, it might be okay because there is a bunk bed up here. So the room attendant will set that up at night. But for us, it's been a little tight. So I don't know that we would stay in a room this size again. We would probably opt for that deluxe size with the additional square footage. And then on this side of the bed, we have another nightstand drawer. And this side does have normal outlets. So 2 USB-C ports, 2 regular ports, the light switch for the artwork, and the additional lamps over here. My kids love to bring Magnetiles on cruises because they stick to the wall. So these are just a fun, like, easy toy. I get them from Target. They have mini travel packs. It's the Target Gigglescapes brand. And then you have your trash can down here. We move the stool and this little side table underneath of the counter. It just barely fits under there. Just because I'm worried about my kids running into it, maybe bashing their head on it. And there's not a ton of space, so we move it underneath there. But then we have some shelves up here. So I have my wallet, passports, my hat. Justin has his sunglasses down here and our Key to the World cards. And then we have some additional things down here. In this drawer, you're going to have your room service breakfast menus. So room service breakfast is included. You can choose anything from the Continental menu and stick it outside of your door the night before and they will bring it to you. That's great with little kids. You have to do it before 3 a.m. So we've done that several times. We did not do it on this sailing. We ended up just going to Marceline Market, but it is a really nice perk to be able to just have breakfast ready first thing when they wake up. And then we have all of these shelves over here. So we have our baby products up top. We have the diapers, the wipes, the hand sanitizing wipes, our first aid kit, some sunblock. Then we have some snacks. We moved the glasses that they provided up here just so our kids don't break them. And then we have more snacks for them down here. We have a ton of snacks with us just because we are driving back home. So some of these are road trip snacks. And then we've got this counter here. Additional outlets. So we have another international travel adapter, 2 regular outlets, and 2 more USB-C ports. These are the light switches for the mirror and for the ceiling over here. So that's nice and bright. There is also a light switch for this curtain area. So at night, it's nice to have that lit up. And then there is a light for the balcony. So you can turn the balcony on and off and have the light on out there if you want to sit out at the balcony at night. In these drawers here, your top drawer is going to have your hairdryer in it. Ours also has the tray from our cups. We've got the warming mat for the hairdryer or hair straightener. You have to use this on the table if you're going to be doing your hair with hot products. And then we have some of Mia's crafts from the kids club in there. And then same with our kids. We kept everything in their packing cubes for the most part. So their packing cubes are just in here since this is a shorter cruise. If it was a longer cruise, I would have unpacked, or if we had more space. His is kind of a mess. But so this is Catelyn's stuff and Mia's stuff. And then some more of their things were in this top drawer, but it's towards the end of our trip, so a lot of that is in the laundry now. And then the last thing that you have is a beverage cooler. So it's a decent size. Keeps things pretty cold, I would say. It's not like a true refrigerator, but it's chilly enough. So that's been great for us. And then our couch is broken down into a bed for Mia. So she has this pillow that they set up for her. It's like a, let me see if I can pull it out. Okay, upon further review, that's in there pretty good, which is a good thing. But it's like a round pillow, like a bumper for her that they put on the bed. So instead of a bed rail, she just has a little bumper. She's done great with that. We haven't had to worry about her falling out at all. And then we've got this really cute Hercules artwork up above the couch to go with the room. And we have our pack and play kind of shoved in this corner just to keep it out of the way. And then they bring a diaper genie if you're going to have a child in a pack and play. So it was automatically in our room when we boarded. The last thing I love about these rooms is this curtain. So at night, we can unlatch this curtain, pull it all the way across. And for us with little kids, that allows us to just watch TV, have the light on without disturbing them while they sleep. If you have older kids or if you're staying with other people who are maybe not your immediate family, it's just nice to have some privacy. So you can kind of separate this into two different rooms. And the last thing we'll look at is the balcony. Okay, so this is an extended balcony. It's not a special booking category. It's a balcony that we could see on the ship map was just a little bit extended, so I'll show that in a minute. But we have our safety latch all the way up here for our kids, so we can keep that latched. We don't have to worry at all about them going out on the balcony. And then it has this big heavy-duty handle that has to be turned all the way before the door can be pulled. And then you do need to close that behind you for your air conditioning to continue running. So close it, pull it up, the air conditioning will keep running. So like I said, this is an extended, there's Callan. This is an extended balcony. So we did not pay extra for this. This is not a special booking category. We could just see on the ship map that this was kind of bumped out a little bit. And so if I walk over here, you could tell we're kind of on the ledge of the ship. So where it starts to kind of like pop out, I think those down there are extended as well. So this is room 6140. So anything, let's see, that way is the aft. So anything forward from this room is going to also probably be extended, at least for the next couple balconies. And it's just a little bit longer. Like you can see those over there are standard balconies. They're not quite as wide. They obviously have the same wall as us. So this one just kind of bumps out, gives a little bit more space, which is nice, especially if this is a space that you like to enjoy. And like I said, we did not pick that as anything special or additional. We didn't pay more. We could just, when we selected our room, we could tell that this one was kind of extended. So that is our room. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them below. I'm going to get back to these guys. Okay, we are back home from our 4-night cruise on the Disney Destiny. And because this is a video showing our room that we stayed in, I just wanted to give a quick recap of our room, what we liked about it, what we didn't really like about it. We have previously stayed on the Disney Treasure in the Deluxe family stateroom. So it wasn't a Verandah Stateroom, it was an Oceanview. So we had a large porthole window, but it was the larger footprint. So it had a little bit more square footage in it. Those rooms are designed for families of 4 to 5. So we're a family of 4. If you have a family of 5, there is an additional, it's like a single pull down Murphy bed in the corner of the room where your 5th person can sleep. But if you don't have a family of 5 and there's only 4 of you, that's actually a closet space in some of the rooms. So we absolutely loved that about the family stateroom, and we just loved having a little bit more space. I think I said in the video, we had room to put the pack and play to the left of the desk in that room, whereas in this room, it was kind of just in front of the desk overnight and in the middle of the room. As far as this room, we loved the balcony. We loved that extended balcony. So when you go in and you book your room, or when you have your travel agent book your room, you can look at the ship map and you can actually see which balconies are extended. So this wasn't like a premium category. It wasn't anything we paid extra for. We just selected a stateroom that had that larger balcony on the ship map. And it was really nice. It was a nice size. It was nice and big for us to sit out in the morning and, you know, let the kids run around while we drank coffee and watched the sun come up. So we really liked that part about this room. The other thing that we really liked about both of these rooms is the split bathroom. It's such a nice feature to have one bathroom just for using the bathroom, and then the other bathroom for showering and getting ready and things like that. The other thing I really like about these rooms is the storage. So we have sailed on other cruise lines previously, and we felt like we had to bring a lot of like magnetic hooks and hanging organizers and things like that. And on our first Disney cruise, I brought all of that stuff and didn't use any of it. I felt like there was so much storage, especially in that family stateroom. This one had a little bit less storage, but I still wasn't feeling like we were hurting for space or for storage. So I feel like these rooms are really designed well for families. There's a lot of places to put things. So all of that to say, we really liked this room on the Disney Destiny. We felt like it was a great location. It was right by the elevators. We were on deck 6, which I loved because we could very easily get to like the main atrium area and the restaurants and everything like that. And then we really liked the balcony in this room. I think in the future we would opt for that larger family deluxe footprint, even if it means downgrading to an ocean view with a window. Just having the extra space in the room made such a difference for us on that first cruise. Whereas on this cruise, we just felt a little bit cramped. And that's as a family of 4. We had a pack and play in the middle of the room the whole time. If we had older kids, we might feel differently. But at least for this cruise, we were really missing that extra space. So my recommendation would be if you have small kids and you feel like you're going to need a little bit more room to move around and to have the pack and play and to store everything, look for the family deluxe category rooms. They do have veranda rooms in that category, and then they also have ocean view rooms with a window in that category. They're a little bit more expensive, obviously, because they're a little larger. And then if you have a family of 5, obviously that's going to be your choice because of the 5th sleeper that's in there. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you found it helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have questions about our room or about our stay on the Disney Destiny, make sure that you drop them in the comments below. We will be putting out a full Disney Destiny ship tour in the next couple of weeks, so stay tuned for that.